A recent Duggar family snapshot, shared by James Duggar, has sparked widespread speculation among fans. Could James, the charismatic, fun-loving 23-year-old son of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar, be quietly introducing a new romantic partner to the public? Although no official announcement has been made, eagle-eyed social media users believe a young woman standing close to James in the photo looks much more than just another cousin or friend. The result? A flurry of online reaction, some curious, others skeptical, all analyzing the clues that may or may not signal his first genuine courtship. The photo that stirred the buzz. The image in question shows the Duggar clan gathered at a family event, possibly a birthday or casual meetup, with James standing prominently alongside a woman whose identity is unconfirmed. Her facial features and demeanor appear softer and more intimate than one would expect from a cousin or close family friend, fueling speculation that this could be James's romantic interest. On Reddit, fans have weighed in with sharp eyes and witty commentary. New family pic. Looks like James has a GF. There's a blurred-out girl standing next to him. The collective interest stems not only from her close physical proximity to James, but also her relaxed posture, suggesting a comfort and connection that isn't as obvious with other family members. Why fans are on the edge of their seats. James, born in July 2001, is part of the younger generation of Duggar offspring, now well into adulthood. While many of his siblings have publicly courted, engaged, married, or started families, Jason tied the knot with Maddie Grace in October 2024. Jinger and Jeremy Vualo are settling into life with their children in Southern California. And various Duggar siblings have posted heartfelt family updates. James has remained tight-lipped about his personal relationships. In a family where traditional courtship rules are the norm and romantic milestones are usually celebrated in the public eye, James's conspicuous silence about a girlfriend has prompted fans to scan photos hoping to catch even the smallest hint. If the mystery woman in the photo is indeed his romantic partner, it could mark James's quiet transition into a new chapter of life, just one more generation of Duggars entering courtship. What people are saying. Social media sleuths. Some Redditors believe the unknown woman is blurred out intentionally, perhaps to avoid overshadowing older siblings' announcements. Others think she's a family friend or even a cousin who got drawn inadvertently into the shot. Skeptics and cautious fans. Others urge restraint, pointing out that Duggars often spend time with church friends, second-tier cousins, or childhood pals. Just being physically close in a group photo doesn't necessarily signify romance. Glued to Instagram viewers, James's Instagram account, while publicly accessible, hasn't featured any images or captions hinting at a relationship. It does include affectionate birthday posts celebrating siblings, nieces, and nephews, but no romantic overture. Family photo patterns and dating culture. Within the Duggar family, relationship milestones often carry a ritualistic and highly visible nature. Engagements are announced officially, accompanied by professional photos and social media posts. Courtships aren't hidden. They're shared under heavy parental supervision, frequently involving family activities together. Still, private courtings or early-stage relationships can remain low-key. James, now entering his mid-20s, has likely attracted romantic attention behind the scenes, but without public statements, confirmation remains elusive. This photo might be a subtle reveal, part of a respectful, private progression. It's reminiscent of how his brother Jason quietly introduced Maddie Grace before their much-publicized wedding in late 2024. Why family events fuel dating rumors. Family reunions, weddings, and birthday celebrations are typical venues for budding Duggar romances. That unknown woman standing beside James could have been invited as a friend, a church acquaintance, or, just maybe, a budding courtship partner. The idea of a blurred-out figure has sparked theories. Some suggest James might be easing into discourse around dating by carefully handling the reveal, starting with a subtle visual nod before any formal announcements. What we know about James's life and timeline. To understand the context, here's a quick chronicle of James Duggar's recent life and public image. Age and position. Born July 7, 2001, James is the 13th of Jim Bob and Michelle's 19 children. He's in his early 20s, the same age when many siblings began courting. Lifestyle. Known as the fun uncle to nieces and nephews, James often appears in family-oriented Instagram posts, sometimes even behind the camera for large family events. Public updates. His Instagram captions tend to focus on family, celebrating siblings' wedding days, sharing niece and nephew milestones, and reflecting on family values, but carefully avoiding personal romantic life. Comic relief. James has described himself through lighter photos depicting his goofy nature, sometimes humorous, occasionally self-deprecating, and almost always focused on familial affection. Looking at his social media behavior, it's clear his priorities have centered on family ties and humor. So if he is entering a courtship, he may plan to announce it in a low-key way consistent with his personality. The dating hypotheses. Here are several plausible scenarios being considered by fans and observers. 1. Early courtship. The woman might be a special someone with whom James is beginning to casually court. In Duggar tradition, courtships often start quietly and may not be shared widely until serious. 2. Friendship or family relation. The woman could simply be a cousin, church peer, or good friend. Just showing familial warmth doesn't necessarily hint at romance. 3. Duggar obscurity. Perhaps she's less acquainted with the mainstream fan base, someone James met through work, church, or local community, whose identity hasn't attracted attention yet. 4. Accidental cropping. It's entirely possible the photo simply captured someone positioned beside James by happenstance, with fans inferring more than is actually present. Without more details, names, captions, or follow-up images, the girlfriend theory remains tempting but unconfirmed. The Duggar approach to romantic milestones. In recent years, Duggar family public announcements have followed this pattern. Courtship is often announced via social accounts and reframes the relationship in faith-based terms. Engagement follows with elaborate proposals, family involvement, and professional photo shoots. Wedding is usually televised or heavily covered in industry outlets, accompanied by beautiful pageantry. Examples. Jason's Instagram posts marked early public acknowledgement of his relationship with Maddie Grace, culminating in their October 2024 wedding. Jinger and Jeremy's courtship and lifestyle choices have also been transparently shared over multiple platforms. Because James has not issued any statements or posted any partner-related content, any relationship he may be in is likely in a discreet, early stage. What could happen next? To clarify whether James's potential romance is real or merely conjecture, here are the likely next moves from fans and Duggar watchers.